Hey YouTube, it's Novox and I am here with another little chat about stuff. Today, actually, we are going to talk about judgment in the bedroom, because it's kind of gets under my skin a little bit. So, thank you for watching. Stay tuned if you would like to hear my nonsense, and like and subscribe if you really like it. Okay, judgment. Why am I talking about this? Why do I know about this? I know about this because I am an adult performer and I am on social media and I get lots of hate, as we all do. And let's kind of talk about that because, okay, let me rewind a little bit. I'm a woman, I am a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a nurse, I've been around for a little while, and I had no idea, I swear to you, that men were so mean and angry. Not all men, but I didn't know any of them were, and it's like a lot. So why? Why are they so flippin' angry? I have a few, I have a few opinions about it, or guesses, or what's the word I'm looking for? You know, one, things aren't free as much anymore. I mean, there is free, you know, it's out there, it's everywhere, but it's not all free. So I think that's a little bit of a culture shock. Like, wait, what? Wait, what do you mean it's not all for free? Like, stop it, get over yourself. Nobody has to do anything or give anything away for free. Someone has always been making money. How they just give it away for free is marketing, okay? It's marketing. There was always more out there to purchase, but maybe you're just more aware. It's just put in your face now. Like, oh, what do you like? Oh, you want to get paid for this? Like, you're not just doing this out of the kindness of your heart, like for free? No. So that's part of it. I get, hater comments, and like at first it's emotion, right? It's like, you go to the profile and you're like, who is this fucking person? And what is happening? Like, and then you realize, like, that, okay, well, obviously they're not following you. Like, they saw your reel come up. They clicked on it. They went to your profile. They clicked your links. They went on the link on the beacons. They went to this, they clicked again to the site, and then like didn't like the price or didn't like the type of content, and then they go back into your Instagram, go back to that reel, they comment. Do they do all of this to say mean, terrible things? And it's a little baffling. Like, who are you? What is wrong with you? Did you not get hugged enough? Like, if you're a hater watching this, and I know that the haters still watch, they still consume. They consume and then they hate. Why? Like, I'm actually a really good person. I'm a nurse. And I get yelled at on a daily basis, and I still always go in with 110% to try to help people. And I do that. Yes, it's my job, but I chose to go in that profession. I now since know I shouldn't have, and I'm a kind person. I, like, you know what I mean? And people are just hating on me. And I wasn't trying to be all braggy about, like, oh, I'm so great. I'm just saying, like, these people don't know me at all. Like, so you're like, just, I don't know, like, what are you doing? Like, you're mad because you can't, like, just have anyone. You're mad that you're not making money. You're mad that you have to pay for it. You're mad that, like, I'm in a specific niche that gets a specific type of criticism. And it's like, and I'm not going to say that on here because I'm not going to risk anything, but it's like, you're not going to get it anyways, whether it was like what you think it's supposed to be. Like, it's not yours. You never had a chance anyways. You're not the one saying no here. I don't know, like, it's really, really sad to me. Like, I'm sorry that people are lonely. I'm sorry that you don't have a girlfriend, that you do, like, what is happening? It's very disturbing. Like, the whole Me Too thing came out, and that was like shocking, right? Like, they're doing what? I'm a little scared for men, and I'm an advocate of men. Like, I'm like, women, like, pay attention to your guy. Like, you can't give him do the thing with the mouth in the beginning and then stop. You can't give it up 4 or 5 days a week and then stop. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't do, like, I'm all for, like, you gotta keep it alive. You gotta try. You gotta stay sexy. You have to, stay engaged in the relationship. If you don't want him to cheat, if you don't want him to go elsewhere, you show up, as do I say the same thing to men. I'm disturbed and worried that, I mean, maybe it's always been this way. Maybe men have always been angry. Like, when you look at the numbers on how many views are on all of these adult sites, like, we're talking, it's a billion. Think about that. $1 billion industry. They're watching it. Like, is that like a wholesome act? No. So if it's not, like, in your niche of what you want to watch, don't watch it. But you don't have to hate it. Like, are you feeling shame and guilt? And then, like, it's just a way of, like, oh, let me find someone that I think is lower than me, superior to this person. I think I don't know. I'm curious if anyone is watching this and interested in, like, what are your thoughts on it? Why do you think men are being haters and just so angry? I've gotten like actually better at it. It used to, like, really bother me a lot. Like, I would literally be like super upset. And then I just stayed away, and I was like, I can't read the comments because it's too upsetting to me. My mental health, I need to not read it. Then I thought, like, that's not right to the people who, like, are, a fan and they're enjoying the content. And now I'm just kind of like, you're really sad. But I haven't actually, like, come across any content talking about it, like, what's going on. Why are so many men feeling so entitled to free content? Why are so many men, like, being so judgmental and hater? Like, I'm sorry, but I personally think we're all weird in some way. It may not be the same weird as me or someone or Joe down the street. I feel normal. Like, I feel like I'm pretty normal. Like, I mean, I have a profession that clearly, like, I've had to prove that I'm, like, sane. So, like, the thoughts that I have in my head, like, is, like, something wrong with me? Are there people that are so wholesome that they don't even have, like, weird thoughts? Like, because I think we just all need to kind of embrace ourselves. Like, we're weird. People are weird. It's okay. Like, just own that. And, you know, there's so much like shame and guilt and when it comes to sexuality. And I just I don't know why. I don't understand. Like, you have to look at this from a perspective of sociology. All of these norms and things that we've been taught, and you're a girl and you're a boy, and this is what you like, and this is what you like, and this is what color you like, this is what color you like, this is what you do, this is what you don't do, this is where you work or don't work, or, you know, all of the things have been taught to us. And it's like, oh, you don't do that, and that's wrong, and that's dirty, and that's nasty, and don't touch yourself, and don't do this. And don't you think it's odd that like it's like this thing taboo to like masturbate when like everybody does it? It's like shocking when you come across people that are like, no, I don't do it. And usually I don't believe them, but let's just say that I did. Let's just say I was like, all right, it's flippin' rare. It is not very often that people, you know, you come across, I mean, not that, you know, it's like, hi, my name's Noah, like, I do this 3 days a week, you know, you don't, it's, I get it, you don't do that, but, you know, it's, I'm old enough to have talked to enough people, and yeah, it's like, there's no reason to feel shame about, like, why is it wrong? Who said that? Where did it come from? Like, what's, like if you're just sitting in your room, like, 12 hours a day doing it, like, let's talk. Maybe we need to schedule an appointment for you. But if you're just doing it, like, if it's not affecting your life in a negative way, there's nothing, it's like human nature. Like, if you think about it, why do you have the impulse if you're not supposed to do it? Like, if you look at, like, all of the things that have kept us going in society, and which has a lot to do with sexuality, right? Without that, we would not be here. And that's it. Like, it's an impulse that you have. Like, no one taught you to do it. They told you not to do it, right? Told you not to do it, but you have the impulse to do it, but you're saying it's wrong. Wrong by who? Like, why were we made that way to have that impulse if we're not supposed to do it, right? And what we do when we're doing it, or what we think about. And I personally, like, I'm not an adult content watcher, but weird stuff happens in my brain. Weird stuff flows through if I'm doing that. So stop hating yourself. Stop feeling shame and guilt for having natural, normal impulses. Stop hating other people. Stop being mean. Stop being cruel. Like, there should be more acceptance and love in this world, and I'm an advocate of that and a supporter of that. You'll feel better. The other people will feel better. And we'll all just be happy and mind our own business and stay in our lane. No more hate. No more shame. No more guilt. No more anger. Let it go. Do some yoga. Do some breathing exercises. Drink a beer. I don't care. Just don't hate because you feel guilt and shame. There's nothing to be guilty or shameful about unless you're breaking the law. then maybe. And even then, maybe. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go now. But thank you for watching. And if you liked it, like it. If you would like to hear me ramble on more about things, just, subscribe. And let me know what you would like to talk about. What are your thoughts on relationships, people? I'll cross any boundary. Or I'll just ramble on whatever is going on in my head. But again, thank you for watching. I can't put my links because I'm a bad person apparently. And you can just Google me. On the 2 blue sites, you will find me. If that's where you want to find me.